Okay, good morning, everyone. Let's continue our HTML series. Today, we are learning how we can download Visual Studio in your computer. Okay, now simply, what exactly the VS Studio or Visual Studio? Visual Studio or VS Code are helping us to write our code, right? Okay, because what happened previously, if you can see, we made it the one notepad. After that, we are writing inside of that. So this is the older method we are using. Right now, if you can see in the industry, people are using to the Visual Studio or VS Code, which one are helping us to write your code much better and faster. Okay, now simply how exactly we can install to the VS Code. Simply, I want to take one browser. Right now, I'm using to the Google Chrome. I'm searching in my search engine the VS Code, or we can write also the Visual Studio. Okay, so Visual Studio, first you can see link over here, https code.visualstudio.com. Okay, now I'm clicking over here. Now after that it will be taking you to in the main page. Okay, now just we need to be click over here, download for the Windows purpose. You can click over here also, and you can click to the over here also. Both are same option. Okay, now I'm clicking on the Windows for the Windows purpose. Basically it's VS Studio for your Windows purpose. Okay, now you can see right hand side in the corner your VS Studio is the started. It's take to few minutes to install. Just wait little bit. Just 50, 1 minute, 1 second, 1 minute. It's depend upon to your internet speed. Okay, it's almost. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Okay, now you can close your browser. We can go again back to the File Explorer. Okay, I'm going File Explorer, and inside of the download section, you can see VS Code user setup is there. Just double click on that. Right now we are doing setup. Okay, they will be asked a terms and condition and license. You need to be accept the agreement. Just after letter say next. Okay, after letter path where exactly you want to be install your VS Studio. Okay, next. After next. Okay, if you want icon, you can click over here. If you don't want icon, you do not need to click over there. Okay, so if you want, you can click over here. I want icon in my desktop. After letter next. Okay, and installation. So it is preparing for the installation part. It's taking just few minutes to install. Okay. And just if you don't want to be launched right now, just uncheck this box and say finish. Right now, my installation is complete. You can see Visual Studio is over here. Now you can double click over here also. If you couldn't find out in your desktop, then you can go to the search engine and search over here Visual Studio. Okay, you can see Visual Studio app is there. Just click on that. Okay, now this is exactly your Visual Studio. Okay, you can open with the full screen. Now, sir, how exactly I can able to write my first program in Visual Studio using my HTML programming language, right? Okay, so that exactly I want to be say that. Simply, guys, what happened right now? You can see in the top we have to the for tools are available, like in Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and any applications. You can see we have to the tools are available. Same like that over here also we have to the tools. In files we have some option, edit we have some option, in selection we have the some options. Or day by day we are learning this stuff. And over here, what happened? Visual Studio, every time I'm creating new tabs over here. So before that, when you coming, you need to be a close all tabs. Right now, you can see I have to be a normal my window. There is nothing we have. Okay. Now over here, your left hand side, we have to be a some navigation. See, this is your file explorer. This is your search engine if you want to be a search. And there we have a lot of stuff. You can see in the down below, over here, we have to be a extension. Extension means what? Without extension, you cannot able to write any programming language. Let me clear that. Your Visual Studio not only can able to handle the HTML, it will be able to handle the different kind of programming languages like C, C++, Java, Python, even a lot of programming language we can able to write using by our VS Code. Okay, so VS Code is not a programming language. VS Code are one kind of tool we have, which one are helping to write our code perfectly. Okay, now we are going in the extension section, and I want to be search over here three extension. Number one, your HTML and the CSS. Okay, so see over here, I'm using this first one, HTML CSS support. Let's click over here and say install. Okay, now they are asking, do you want to trust a publisher? Yes, I want to be a trust. I have the trust. That's why I'm using, that's why I'm downloading. Okay, now see, it's installed. Now this extension is already installed. First extension, HTML CSS support, and second, we need to be install the extension that is called live server. Okay, see this one. What is exactly this live server are helpful to use? Whenever you are making to the HTML page, you can see your changes online same time in your Chrome browser. Means if you can see over here down, if you can do the changes in the code, we can see over here in your right hand side, or we can see in our browser same time changes. That's why we're calling is the live server. Okay, so I want to be install this live server. I want to be a trust, obviously. Okay, live server we are installing right now. Okay, it's taking time how much we have. Okay, so basically it's installed right now. The third software not sorry, the extension that is called to the pretty. Okay, pretty coder or something. We have to the pretty code. See over here, pretty code format. This third extension, you know why? Many times whenever we are writing to the code, it's not properly structurized. These extension are helping us, our code will be the proper structurized. Okay, so I want to be install that. I want to be a trust. Okay, so pretty coder also installed. Right now, guys, we are ready to write our first program, first your HTML page using by VS Code. Okay, let me remove this all stuff. I'm closing this window. I'm going back my file explorer. Now, even if you can see right now, your tool are ready to use. Okay, means your VS Code are ready to use. Right now, I'm closing everything. First, before I'm coming over here in my desktop, I'm making one folder. Okay, so simply let me check the video time also. Okay, now simply I'm right clicking over here. I want to make one folder. Suppose I'm giving my folder name as a practice, or we can say as a practical. Okay, practical folder I made it one this folder. This one folder I want to open using by my VS Code. Okay, so I'm clicking my VS Code. Okay, right now I am inside of my VS Code. This is welcome screen is coming. I want to be a close this. I am clicking on explorer. Okay, explorer means what? I want to be open that folder. You can click over here also open folder, or else you can go to the files. Over here we have to the option open folder. We can click on the open folder, go to the desktop, and see this is my practical folder I have. I'm selecting this, and right now you can see you are right now inside of the practical folder. I want to be a say trust. I have to be trust in this folder. I'm opening that. I'm closing unnecessary files, and right now inside you can able to write your first code. Just click over here plus button and write which file you want. Suppose I want to make first file that is called try1.html, because whenever you are writing to the HTML means your website, always we are using to the extension that is called .html, and this is try is your file name. Okay, now I'm using enter button. You can see right now this file is ready. Even thing is what, if suppose